Hey everybody, just wanted to go through a few notes with you that we were wanting to show you today. In class, didn't have time. It's actually nice that we can do the video recording. That way you can take your time and watch this as many times as you need to get these notes written down. So Earth's processes and features. We're looking at the different layers. Obviously, we've got the mantle, core, and crust. The mantle is the majority of the Earth's mass. We've also got the crust, which is solid. Okay. On the outside of the Earth, the mantle is obviously the interior of the Earth. And then we get into this core. The core is pretty interesting. It's got the liquid on the outside and what we believe to be solid on the inside. It's not solid because it's cold. It's actually really, really hot. It's solid because it's under so much immense pressure that those particles have nowhere to move. So again, we got the core. It's going to be hot and dense. It's got the inner and the outer. Made of iron and nickel. It is the source of heat for the rest of the planet. So this pressure is going to cause the thermal energy, which then is going to move from the core outward. And obviously, as it moves outward, it's also expanding into more and more matter. And so it gets cooler and cooler and cooler because it's spreading that energy out through more and more particles until it reaches the surface. The surface is going to lose energy outward and cool into a solid. We also are going to talk a lot about convection currents. And in the mantle, that's what's going to pretty much drive that crust to move. So convection currents occur because of the temperature difference. We're going to see that in a lab on Monday, where the heat is going to cause a change in density. It's going to rise, it's going to start to cool, it's going to fall, it's going to make these circular movements. The crust, obviously, it's thin, it's solid. Oceanic crust, about 60 miles thick. The thickest part of the Earth, obviously, is going to be the mountains. The thinnest part is the ocean, and the absolute thinnest part would be the bottom of the Mariana Trench. So continental crust is going to be less dense. Oceanic crust, because it forms with the entire ocean pressing down on it, is going to be more dense. And that takes us into the different types of boundaries. So we're going to hold off on the rest of the boundaries. We'll call this a video. Again, you need to have all the way core, mantle, and crust into your notebook. All right, have a great weekend.